Hi, friends. It's 5 p.m. right now, so I'm sure people will join. But today I'm excited for class because we will be working on neck relief. So this entire practice is designed to release any tension that you're feeling in your neck. I would call this class about a level 1 class. So if you're looking for a super sweaty, intense flow, that is not what today is going to be. We will definitely move, but it's going to be a little bit slow at the beginning just to release all of that congestion in our neck. And you will definitely need at least one block. And if you don't have a block, totally fine, just grab a pillow. So that being said, we are going to get started in embryos pose. So I'll show you how to get into that. It's just like child's pose, except the feet and the shins will be parallel. So you'll start with the feet and the shins parallel. You're gonna sit right back on your heels. And then I like to kind of cup my hands, almost like I'm grabbing my inner thighs, sit back on the wrists, and then let the spine drape forward. Forehead will come down. And then right away, you should allow your shoulders, your pecs to rest directly on top of your knees and your thighs. And the elbows will just hang heavy. The forehead will hang heavy and connect down to the mat. And then you should feel a sense of calm, of relief in this pose. So embryos pose said to be the birth of our yoga practice. We're in a little embryo. So go ahead and close your eyes and begin to connect inwards and towards your breath, your prana. Taking huge breaths, and you should be able to feel your breath coming from the belly and rising all the way up to the chest. Since the chest is pressing down on those thighs, you should really be able to feel it. And then you'll open up your jaw and just exhale, let it softly come out of the mouth. Good, let's do that a few more times. Big inhale, fill up, feel the upper back expand. Nice calm exhale out of the mouth. Feel yourself deflate. Good, keep going just like that. Big breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And as you're ready, you'll begin to seal your lips with your eyes closed and just smoothly and calmly begin to breathe in and out of your nose. Ujjayi pranayama, yogic breath. So just warming up the breath, and I want the breath to be nice and slow. So nice slow count of 4 to 6 in, and nice slow count of 4 to 6 out. And we'll be here for about a minute. So just nice and smooth breathing. And we'll have an extra focus on the breath in today's neck relief practice. I just got an echocardiogram, so basically a scan of my heart, and I got to see the entire thing. And it was pretty crazy. I was doing these breathing exercises. The doctor had me doing these breathing exercises. So I would breathe in and I would see how my heart would retain all of the oxygen and breathe out. And it really made me appreciate all of the breathing exercises we do in yoga. So really focus on breathing in and out, oxygenating your heart. And we'll just take about 5 more calm, smooth breaths just like this. And if you're just joining, then we're focusing on neck relief today. And if you haven't already, go ahead and set an intention for your practice. You should hear the music now. So if you don't, please give me a little chat, give me a little heads up. And just take about 2 more breaths. Feel how the neck is already more relaxed with the weight of your head on the ground. And then I want you to go ahead and lift your hips up just about 2 inches so you can slide your wrists out to grab your heels. So hands will grab the heel. And then as you inhale, I want you to roll onto the crown of your head as you lift your hips up. This is called rabbit's pose. So you're lifting your hips up, you're holding onto your heels. The crown of your head is down on the mat. And you should feel a big expansion in the upper back. So keep sucking the navel in, keep breathing deeply, just as you have been. And keep pulling on the heels. Feel that broadening sensation in the traps in the upper back. If you stood at a desk, this should feel really, really nice. Big stretch in the upper back. Take one last breath in. See if you can get your hips just 1 inch higher. And then as you exhale, gently settle the hips back towards the heels. Forehead comes down on the ground. Go ahead and extend your arms out long in front of you. Child's pose, Balasana. Palms come down on the mat. Focus on separating the shoulder blades on the upper back. So you'll feel a wrap of the triceps down. And then take 2 long, smooth breaths, just riding the wave of the breath, feeling the length in the spine. Good, and on your next inhalation, I want you to come up to a tabletop pose. Shoulders will stack directly over wrists, hips over knees. And then with your left hand, grab for the back of your neck. Your elbow will point straight out towards the left. Right palm grounds down. As you inhale, try to keep your hips square. Lift your left elbow up towards the sky. Keep pushing the right palm down. Create a broadening sensation through your collarbones. Take one last breath in here. Exhale, left elbow taps the right elbow. Good. Let's do 3 more just like that. Inhale, left elbow rises high up to the sky. Push down through that right palm. Exhale, left elbow taps that right arm. Rounds the upper back. Good, 2 more. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, round and curl. So there's a slight tug on the back of the neck, the head. Last one, inhale. Rise the elbow up. Notice how this is pretty challenging. And then exhale, left elbow taps that right arm, and then go ahead and slide the left arm directly underneath that right armpit. Rest the left temple down on the mat, and then start to crawl your right fingertips forward. Thread the needle pose. So again, we are releasing tension in our neck by just releasing the weight of the head. So, you know, we have to hold our head up all day long, and it creates tension in the neck. So keep pulling the shoulders away from the ears and let the weight of your head rest. Last breath in and out. Right hand walks underneath right shoulder. Just come straight back to a tabletop pose as you inhale. And then go ahead and open mouth, exhale. Change sides. Right hand comes directly behind the head, the neck. Push down through the left palm, nice and slow. Inhale, lift the right elbow tip all the way up. Push down through that left palm. And as you exhale, right elbow taps that left arm. Good, 3 more just like that. Inhale, open it up. Feel the collarbones broaden. Exhale, elbow to arm. Slight tug of the back of the head. Good, keep the hips square. 2 more, inhale, lift it up, open the chest. Exhale, elbow to arm. Slight tug of the back of the neck. And last one, use your low belly, your core. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, elbow taps arm, and then it just slides. Right arm slides directly underneath that left arm. You'll settle your right temple down and then begin to crawl the left arm all the way forward. You can continue to close your eyes as you feel a broadening sensation in the upper back. Again, keep the hips directly over the knees. You have 2 more breaths. So starting off nice and slow so that we can move into our standing postures with relief already in the neck. Go ahead and walk your left palm underneath the left shoulder, straight back to a tabletop pose. Now we're gonna take cat-cow really mindfully only from the upper back. So the low back and the core will stay exactly the same. Listen to my words. Inhale, drop the chest, pinch your shoulder blades together, broaden the collarbones, and look straight forward. Good. So low back stays the same. As you exhale, first the chin comes towards the chest. Separate the shoulder blades, and then see if you can pull your chin closer towards the chest. Good. Let's reverse that. Inhale, shoulder blades pinch together, chest drops. Shoulders broaden, gaze straight forward. Exhale, chin to chest, push into the mat as you separate the scapula, the shoulder blades on the upper back. Keep that going nice and slow. So you'll notice sometimes it's a little bit more challenging to break down cat-cow, just moving from the upper spine. Good. So we're just moving the cervical and the thoracic spine, the mid-back and the neck. And then if you're really jonesing for it, you can start to move into full cat-cow. You have time for about 2 to 3 more breaths, depending on how fast or slow you're moving. You can also hold a shape if it feels really good. And go ahead and close out your last one. You're gonna cross your ankles behind you. I'm gonna face you guys, and you're just gonna sit back. So find Sukhasana. This is our last little bit before we come onto our feet. You can sit up on your block if that feels nice for you today. And then I want you to interlace your hands at your lower back. So go ahead and interlace the hands at the low back. So this is what I look like at my low back. Take a big breath and broaden through the collarbone. And then as you exhale, bend your elbows and bring your fist outside of your right hip. So when you do this, your elbows are gonna wanna splay out. Pull the elbows in towards one another, broaden the chest, and then nice and slow, drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. So you should feel a nice big opening in the left side of the neck. And just imagine I'm walking around and giving you a nice little massage in that spot. Wish I could. And then breathe. And I want you to play around with the placement of the chin and the neck. So you can draw your chin in a little bit closer towards the chest, maybe looking down right at the shin bones. Maybe you roll your head back a little bit. Just find that spot, that really sticky spot where you need to breathe into it, and then take 2 more breaths. And if you have, a really loose neck, then you are just super lucky, and this class will be a total breeze for you. Last breath. And as you're ready, your chin will draw towards your chest. Fists will punch back behind you as you inhale. So chin to chest, fist back behind you. Exhale, change sides. Fists will come towards that left hip. Lift your head up, and then nice and slow, draw the elbows together. Left ear, left shoulder. And as you do that, your right shoulder will want to hike up. Don't let it. Pull the right shoulder down the back. Left ear keeps drawing towards left shoulder. Elbows keep pulling together, and find that space. So you can draw your chin towards your chest. For me, I feel it more when I pull the chin just slightly towards the chest. Left ear keeps pulling towards left shoulder. And just allow yourself 2 more nice smooth breaths right here. Last one. Good. Chin comes back towards center. Punch the fist back as you inhale. And then as you exhale, fingertips come out long by your side. So you're just touching your mat or the grass or whatever you're on. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Good. And notice how your neck already feels less tension. Hands come to heart center. Bow your chin in towards your prayer, your heart. Close your eyes. And just honor yourself for being here and for finding relief. Not just in your neck, but in the mind today. Take a big breath in. Sigh it out. All right, open the eyes. Downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. So release that block. Go ahead and step it back. Down dog. Send the hips all the way up and back. And then same exact things we were practicing in that embryo pose. Separate the shoulder blades on the upper back. Fingers are spread nice and wide. Knees are slightly bent. And then I want you to overly focus on the release in your neck. So shake it out side to side. Maybe give it a yes, a no. Notice how your neck feels nice and free. Good, you guys. Full breath in. Full breath out. Nice and slow. Walk your hands all the way to the back of your mat. Just a few more slow poses before we begin to move. So Uttanasana Ragdoll, this will be a little different. Bend your knee. Instead of grabbing for opposite elbows, I want you to grab onto your triceps, opposite triceps. And this grip will come behind your head, behind your neck. So your head, your torso is sandwiched in between the grip and your shin bones. Bend your knees as much as you need to be here and pull your chin in towards your chest. You should feel a nice lengthening sensation in the back of the neck. Take 2 deep breaths. Good, we'll go ahead and transition this. Interlace your hands at the lower back. Send your fists over your head. Again, exaggerate letting your head release. Feel an opening sensation from the earlobes to the shoulders. Jaw releases, all of the tension in the body and the mind just melts away. Last breath in. Exhale, release the hands. Take your dog for a walk. Downward facing dog. Let's start to move a little bit. Inhale, ripple the body forward. High plank pose, shoulders right over wrists. Exhale, lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Good, 2 more just like that. Inhale, roll forward, high plank. Exhale, push back, down dog. So we want to try to release tension in the neck when we do this. Inhale, roll forward, high plank pose. Try not to look forward. You're just looking straight in between the thumbs. And then as you exhale, this time lower all the way down to your belly in one piece. Untuck the toes, 3 cobras. Hands slide back, elbows are up. Inhale, lift the head and heart. Chin stays tucked, you guys. Exhale, lengthen to lower all the way down. Good, 2 more. Inhale, rise the head, the chest. Chin stays tucked. Exhale, lengthen to lower. Good, last one. Inhale, rise it up. Maybe you want to turn this into upward facing dog, pushing into the tops of the feet, lifting the thighs, gazing straight forward. And then exhale, you'll either lower your forehead if you're in cobra and push straight back to down dog, or you'll just go there if you were already in upward facing dog. Good, down dog. Take a big breath in, big breath out. Look forward, bend your knees, inhale. Exhale, step all the way to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale, we lengthen the spine. Chin pulls towards the chest. Exhale, fold forward, release it. Good, inhale, let's rise all the way up to stand mountain pose. I want you guys to see me, so I'm gonna change the screen here. Okay, So mountain pose, take a big breath in, and then exhale, grab your elbows with your hand. Or sorry, your shoulders, not your elbows. You can't grab your elbow. Okay, so elbows are in the same line as the shoulders. Feet will be just about hips width distance apart. Just a little Kundalini breathing here. So bend your knees a little, take a big breath in. Exhale, keep your hip bones forward, twist towards the right. Right elbow pulls back, left elbow pulls forward. Good, back through center, inhale. Exhale, hips stay forward, twist to the left. Right elbow forward, left elbow back. Let's speed that up a bit. Inhale, center, exhale, right. Center, exhale, left. Center, right. Keep going. Exhale, 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 exhale. I know this is weird, but this releases tension in the upper back. See if you can go a little bit faster. If you're practicing with someone else, see who can go faster. Not that yoga is a competition. We're here for 3. Keep it going. We're almost done. Hips stay forward in 2 and 1. Good. Hands come down by the side. Close your eyes. Feel the energy traveling through the body. Take a full breath in and out. Good. Surya A. Inhale, rise the arms all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. I want you to swan dive for those folds. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step it back, high plank pose. First chaturanga, full breath in. Bend your elbows, chaturanga. Good, inhale, upward facing dog or cobra pose. Nice, you guys. Exhale, push it back, down dog. We'll do that a few more times without the Kundalini twist. Full breath in, full breath out. Gaze forward, bend your knees, inhale. Exhale, little hop, top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale, chin is tucked. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Palms can kiss at the top. And then exhale, swan dive forward. Separate the arms, straight down and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, spine gets nice and long. Exhale, plant your palms, step or hop it back, chaturanga. Good, inhale, upward facing dog. Look straight forward to protect the neck. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Look forward, bend your knees, inhale. Exhale, little hop to the top. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, let's rise it up together. Exhale, swan dive, straight back down to the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, shoot it back, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog, looking straight forward, protect the neck. Exhale, down dog, breathe in, breathe out. Last time, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, cruise to the top. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise it up. Exhale, straight back down. Good, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, shoot it back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lift your thighs as you broaden the chest. Exhale, down dog. Take a moment. Feel the energy traveling through the body. And again, focus on releasing tension in the neck. So in order to do that, we have to resist gravity. Pull the shoulders out of the earlobe. Good, right leg rises high up to the sky, inhale. Exhale, bend your right knee, open your hips, scorpion dog. Glide your left hip bone towards the center line of the body. You can either stay here or we'll take this into wild thing. Ball under the right foot, pops behind the left knee. And instead of reaching towards the front of the mat, I want you to capture the back of your neck, your head with your right hand. Protect the neck. Lift the hips a little bit higher. Good. Last breath in. Exhale, right palm comes down, three-legged dog. Inhale, right leg rises straight up. Exhale, step the right foot in between the hands. Left knee drops, low lunge. Inhale, let's rise our arms all the way up. Good. So we'll be here for a few moments, just ground down through that right foot, climb the spine up. And then as you're ready, start to interlace your hands at the nape of your neck. Elbows will come nice and wide like you're about to do a sit-up, because you kind of are. Chin comes towards the chest. So you're gazing kind of straight forward and down. And then as you inhale, I want you to open the elbows, broaden through the chest, feel the shoulder blades pinching together, but keep looking straight forward. So this isn't a back bend with the neck. Good, take one last breath in here. Exhale, round the spine. See if you can tap your elbows together as the chin draws towards the chest. So you should feel a stretch in the back of the neck. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, open the elbows, push the back of the head into that grip. Exhale, squeeze the elbows together as you suck your navel towards your spine. Good, last one. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, elbows suck together, broaden through the upper back. Nice. Release your hands down to frame your right foot. Tuck your back toes under. Inhale, standing L. Elevate that left heel in the same line as the left glute. If you have super tight hamstrings here, you can always grab your block. Take one last breath in. Exhale, step forward to the top of your mat and fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sit low, reach the arms nice and high. Good, you guys. I think I tilted my camera just a little too low. I'll change it in a second. Hands come to heart center as you inhale, broaden the chest. Exhale, twist to the left. Left elbow outside of the right knee. And for this variation, I want you to look straight down, right at your 2 big toes. Slide the shoulders out of the ears. I'm sorry that I'm making you look at your toes during COVID. I know we can't get our nails done. Well, depending on where you are in the world. Okay, now that I've distracted you, sit a little bit lower. Last breath in. Exhale, fold all the way forward, release it. Good, halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, or just step straight back to downward facing dog. Up dog, inhale, straight forward is the gaze. Exhale, push back, down dog. Right away, left leg rises high up to the sky. Exhale, scorpion the dog, bend into the left knee. Pull the right sitting bone towards the midline. You can stay here, keep the shoulders out of the ears, or you'll pop the ball mound of the left foot back, straight into wild thing. Remember, capture the back of the head with the left hand to protect the muscles in the neck. Keep lifting the hips up. You have one last breath in here. Exhale, left palm down. Everybody, 3-legged dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, step the left foot in between the hands. Right knee drops. Let's rise it up, low lunge. Mini Anjaneyasana, arms rise high up to the sky. Good, you guys. And then you know what's coming. So keep the spine long. Start to interlace your hands at the nape of your neck. Elbows come nice and wide. Think about gluing the shoulder blades together on the upper back. And as you inhale, broaden the chest. Separate the elbows a little bit more. You're gazing straight forward. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Elbows tap. Pull the navel back. 2 more. Inhale. Open the elbows. Pinch shoulder blades together. Push the back of your head into your hand. Exhale. Round curl, tap the elbows. You should feel this in the core as well. Inhale, open it up. Last one. Exhale, elbows pull together, navel pulls back. Good, release your hands to frame your left foot. Tuck your back toes, launch into standing L as you inhale. Right foot comes in the same line as our right hip bone. Let your spine get long like a half lift. Take a big breath in. Exhale, step all the way forward and fold. Right away, chair pose. Sit low, reach the arms high. Good. So you'll notice that chair pose creates a little bit of tension in the shoulders and the neck. So just try to release that mentally. Shoulders pull away from the ears, get a little bit lower. Hands come to heart center, inhale. Nice, you guys, exhale, twist to the left. Right elbow outside of left knee, and you're gonna look straight down at your toes to release tension in the neck. If you can push the outer side of your right arm bone into the outer left thigh to really broaden the upper back. Last breath in. Exhale, fold it forward. Nice work. Half lift, inhale. However you want to get back to downward facing dog as you exhale. Good, guys. Downward facing dog is where we will all meet. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Let's kick it up a notch. Right leg rises high up to the sky as you inhale. Exhale, right knee comes towards your nose. Shoulders stack over the ribs. So see if you can drop your hips a little, but lift the back of your rib cage up as you tap your knee to your nose. Good, let's do that 2 more times. Right leg rises, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Let the hips drop a little bit. Good, last one. Inhale, right leg lift. Sneaky little core work. Exhale, knee to nose. Step all the way through. Let's rise it up. Crescent lunge. Anjaneyasana. So this is going to be a big shoulder opener, big neck opener. Bend into your right elbow. Capture your right elbow with your left hand. And then just tap the back of your heart with your right hand. You can stay here. This is perfectly fine. Or if you'd like to move into the full bind, you'll bend into your left elbow and find the grip. So you're either here, maybe you have a strap, or you're just staying. Left hand on right elbow. Good, you guys. Take a breath in to take a teeny tiny little back bend as you inhale. And exhale, hinge your upper body forward over your right thigh. So again, you're either in that full bind or you're in the half bind. Now you can stay here, or if you're ready to launch into Warrior 3 with that grip, go for it. Balance on your right foot. Flex your left foot straight down, just like we were in standing L. Keep pushing the back of your head into your right upper arm bone. Feel the back of the neck lengthen. We're here for 3. Back to crescent lunge in 2 and 1. Bend into your right knee. Land softly. Release the arms all the way up towards the sky as you inhale. Good. Exhale, Warrior 2. Open it up. So feel the hips open, and then notice a release in the neck. Shoulders pull away from the ears. Gaze straight forward. Straight over your right hand. Breathe. For most of us, we need to bend our right knee just a tiny bit more so that we can actually feel the work in the pose. If you guys inhale, reverse the warrior. For this variation, I want you to gaze down at your left heel. Different stretch in the neck. Right shoulder pulls away from right ear. Keep that right knee bent. Keep looking at your left heel. Look at how cute it is. Take a big breath in. Exhale, windmill your hands all the way down. Let's flow through chaturanga. High to low plank, or you can just step straight back to downward facing dog. Down dog is where we will all meet. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Left leg rises up, inhale. Exhale, left knee to your nose. Round your spine. Drop the hips a little bit. Lift the rib cage up. Good, 2 more. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, knee to nose. Good, last one. Inhale, left leg lift. Exhale, knee to nose. And then step the left foot all the way through. Come on up. Nice and slow, nice and easy. Crescent lunge. Anjaneyasana. Good, you guys. So you already know where we're going. Pull the ribs back. Bend into the left elbow, the left arm. Grab the left elbow with the right hand. And keep sliding left hand down towards the back of the heart. You're either staying here, you're grabbing a strap, or you can try for the full bind. Maybe you grab onto your t-shirt. Just find your way into the pose that feels right for you with the arm. Notice how this is opening the shoulders. It may feel a little bit straining, and if it does, you can always back out. Big breath in. Exhale, hinge your upper body forward until it's parallel with the mat. Once you're ready, you can start to launch onto the left foot, coming into bound warrior three. Right heel comes in the same line as that right glute. Flex the right foot down, lengthen the spine, lengthen the back of the neck. We're here for 3. You've got it. Crescent lunge is our release in 2. And 1, bend into the left knee, rise the arms up, feel the release in the arms. Take a big breath in. Warrior 2 is the exhale. Open up the arms. And then give yourself time to set up in your Virabhadrasana 2. Shoulders pull away from the ears, bend into the left knee more. Good, gaze is out and over that left hand. Breathe. Open up the body, feel the expansion in your limbs. Nice, you guys. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Gaze comes straight down at the right heel. You gotta give the right heel the same attention you gave the left. Bend into the left knee a little more. Shoulders pull out of the ears. Keep breathing. Take a big breath in. Exhale, windmill the hands all the way down. Rinse it out. Chaturanga or straight back to downward facing dog. That's where we'll all meet. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Drop your knees directly underneath your hips. Untuck your toes. Let's come into Anahatasana, puppy dog pose. So hips stay over knee. Forehead for this variation will rest down. So if you're super flexy bendy and you can look at your hands, just skip that variation for this practice. Since we're focusing on giving our neck release. Take 3 deep breaths into the upper back. I love this pose, it feels so good. Keep pushing your heart down towards the mat. Good, you guys. As you're ready, you're gonna drop your elbows down and come straight forward into Sphinx pose. So drop the hips down, untuck the toes, pull the chest forward. Then we're just gonna look back at our left heel. Our heels are getting a lot of attention today. Look back at the left heel over the left shoulder. Nice, come back through center, chin slides through center as you inhale, and then exhale, check out that right heel. Keep opening the chest. Good, chin comes back towards center. Tuck your toes under. Look straight in between your thumbs as you lift the hips up. Forearm plank. Just because we're doing neck relief doesn't mean we're skipping the core work. So spread the fingers nice and wide. And as you're ready, you'll start to tiptoe your toes towards your face, dolphin pose. For this dolphin pose, I want your feet to come as wide as the mat. So your feet are as wide as the mat. Your knees are slightly bent. And you'll notice right away you can release your head, your neck more when your feet are wide and the knees are bent. So push into your forearm bones, lift the hips up, and then shake out your head, shake it out. Give it a little release. See, this pose can be fun. Last breath in. And as you exhale, slowly walk it back to your forearm plank. Good, big breath in here. Exhale, drop the hips all the way down. Now elbows will come out nice and wide. Right palm will stack directly on top of left palm. And then forehead will come on top of that right hand. Take a huge breath into your upper back. Huge breath out. Now keep the tops of your feet down. Push your forehead into your hand. And as you inhale, just like cobra pose, you're gonna lift your head, your elbows, your chest all the way up. So back of the head, the neck is long. Elbows are lifting up. Push into the tops of the feet. Can you get a little bit longer as you inhale? Exhale, lower all the way down. Ooh, that was harder than I thought. Switch, left hand on top of right hand. Forehead comes on top of left hand. Elbows stay nice and wide. If you'd like, you can incorporate the legs in this one. Inhale, lift your elbows, lift your head, lift your chest. And if it's not pain in the low back, you can lift your legs off of the mat. Think about getting long instead of high. You guys, you get a little bit longer as you inhale. And then exhale, lower all the way down. Let's move through child's pose just for one breath. And then we'll go straight back to downward facing dog. Full breath in. Exhale, lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. So we have one more little standing series. And then the rest is more amazing neck releasing. So gaze forward, bend your knees, inhale. Exhale with your right foot, step to the top of the mat, left foot follows. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sit low, reach the arms nice and high. And then right here, I want you to create a capital T with your arms. So your arms are nice and long. Good. Left arm will come underneath the right arm. Eagle arms. Left arm under right. Left leg over right leg. Eagle. Garuda Asana. Sink the hips low. I know for a lot of us, our elbows are too low. Lift your elbows up in the same line as the shoulder. Keep sending the hips down. Breathe into the upper back. Breathe into all that space you're creating in the neck. Good. We're here for 3. We're gonna launch into an eagle armed warrior 3, balancing on our right foot in 2. And 1, nice and slow. Extend the left leg long behind you. Eagle armed warrior 3. We're just passing through. So say hello to your eagle armed warrior 3. Take a big breath in. Exhale, warrior 1 leg. Just step the left foot back. Reach the elbows up. Bend into your right knee. Left leg is nice and strong. Nice and slow, you're gonna release your hands behind the lower back. Interlace the fingers. Punch down, open your heart as you inhale. Exhale, humble warrior. One of my current faves. With the head, the neck release. Send that right hip bone back. I know your hips want to jet out to the right, but keep pulling the hips towards the midline. Let your head release. Feel all that tension release in the neck. Good, you guys. Final inhale here, enjoy it. Exhale, release your hands inside of your right foot, and then start to pivot towards the left. We're coming into a wide-legged forward fold, Prasarita. So in your wide-legged fold, start to crawl the fingertips forward, forward, forward. So you're tenting your fingertips. It's kind of like downward facing dog in a wide-legged fold. Good, let the head, the neck release. Another one of my faves. Left hand will come and capture that right ankle. Take the twist. Pull on the right ankle with the left hand, and then you should find so much freedom in the neck. Open your mouth, release the jaw. Take a huge sigh of relief. Ah. Good, release that right ankle. Come back into your little cute down dog. And then right hand grabs for that left ankle. Feel that space you're creating in your neck. Pull on the left ankle. Take the twist deeper. Let the head release. Last inhale. Exhale, back to your little down dog. Hands will come underneath the shoulders. Listen, lengthen the spine as you inhale. And exhale, you're gonna pivot towards the back of your mat. Bend into your left knee, right heel spins up. Full breath in here. Exhale, step all the way to the back of your mat. Right foot meets the left. That's why we stepped forward with the right foot at the beginning. Inhale, chair pose, sit low, reach all the way up. And then as you exhale, capital T with your arm. Good, you guys. Take a big breath in. Exhale, right elbow underneath the left elbow. So find your eagle arms first. We're balancing on that left foot this time. So right leg wraps over the left. And then sit low, find the pose. Elbows rise up. Spine gets nice and long, navel to spine. Good, you guys. Sit a little bit lower. We're here for 3. We're gonna pass through warrior 3, balancing on our left foot in 2 and 1. Nice and slow. Kick the right leg all the way back. Flex that right foot. And then bend into your left knee so you land in warrior 1 legs with the eagle arms. Bend into the left knee. Right heel is grounded. Lift the elbows up. Start to interlace your hands at your lower back. Whew. Punch down. Open the heart as you inhale. Exhale, humble warrior. Release your head, your neck, your jaw. Keep sending the hips towards the midline as you send your fists over your head. Good, breathe. Create more space in both sides of the neck. Last breath in. Exhale, hands come inside of that left foot. And then let's crawl towards Prasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged fold. Heels are out, toes are in. For this one, interlace your hands at the nape of your neck. And then just like we did in our standing series, draw your elbows pretty close together. So you're cradling your head with your arms. And then do whatever you want here. You can sway side to side. Well, I guess not whatever you want, but you know, let it feel good. Sway a little. You can find that little tug. And then see if you can, in this pose, pull your shoulders out of your earlobes. Notice how nice it feels to have all of that tension released in the neck. Last breath in. Exhale, hands release under shoulders, half lift, inhale. Exhale, bend into your right knee, and then step all the way to the top of the mat. Feet will come as wide as the mat. Heels are in, toes are out. Let's find Malasana, yogi squat. Okay, so we're gonna open up the shoulders and the upper back a little more. So your hands will come behind your back, backs of your hands, or I guess tops of your hands, backs of your hands are on your sacrum. Now I want you to see if you can get your left elbow inside of the left thigh, and then same thing, right elbow inside of the right thigh. It's like a little rotisserie chicken pose. That's what it's called in the yogic text, rotisserie chicken pose. No, I'm just kidding. Drop your chin in towards your chest. And if you can't do this, you can just hang out in Malasana. I know it's a weird one. Breathe, chin to chest, breathe into the back of the neck. 2 more breaths. Good, last breath. Nice, you guys. Go ahead and release those little arm bones. Sink the booty down. Feet come right out in front of you. Fingertips are gonna come behind you, pointing towards the glutes. And then I want you to pinch the shoulder blades together on the upper back. Drop your chin towards your chest. Again, you should feel a big release in the sides of the neck. Now for me, this feels like insanely incredible. So if I were me, I would stay here if I wasn't teaching. But if you want to move on, then you can push into the feet and rise the hips up in the same line as the knees. Chin will stay tucked towards the chest. Good, and you're gonna take 2 deep breaths, whatever you decided. Good, drop the hips all the way down if they're not already. We're just gonna take humble yogi. So grab your elbows, grab your arms, drop your eyeballs in towards your knees. Let the back of your neck soften and release. Lift your head and neck up. Cross your ankles. Okay, grab your block or your pillow. This is going to be the main event, my favorite. Okay, so we're going to come onto our belly. So you can step back to a plank. I know that wasn't like the most graceful transition. Just come onto the belly. And you're going to grab your block or your pillow. Tee out your left arm towards the left. Rest your left temple on that block. So you're looking over towards the right. Some of you have already done this before, maybe without the block. Let's roll onto our left side and then bend into your right knee and settle the right foot behind that left knee. You can walk your right hand right in front of your heart. You're just resting your left side of your head, your face on that block or that pillow. For those of you that want more, this can be a super intense pose if you'd like it to be. You'll flip your left palm to face up towards the sky. So your left thumb is pointing towards your feet. And then reach around with the right hand. See if you can find the interlace of the hand. And your head, your whole body stays the same. You're just taking that big interlace. If you've never been here before, enjoy it. This is a really deep shoulder opening, neck releasing stretch. I know it's unusual for a peak pose to be kind of a resting one, but I think this is the perfect pose to really be the apex of our class today. Take one last breath in. And as you exhale, gently release it. Just unwind it. So release the grip. Slowly roll onto your belly. And then you're just going to remove that block and rest your head down on your hands. Just give your neck a little release here. Take a big breath in. Sigh it out. Good. Now find your block again. Tee out your right arm. Rest your right temple on the block or the pillow. And then you're going to roll onto the right side of your body. Bend into your left knee. Plant the sole of your left foot behind your right knee. Now you're either going to stay right here. Give myself more room. Or you'll flip your right palm up to face the sky. Right thumb points straight back towards your feet. And maybe you reach around with that left hand and take the interlace. Maybe you try it. Take some adjusting for sure. Close your eyes. You can keep rolling over to the left. Feeling that stretch in the right pec. The release of the jaw. Final 2 breaths. Last breath in. Exhale, gently unwind it. Release the grip. Come back towards your belly. Remove the block. We're going to use it in just a moment. Let your head rest down. Take a big breath into the low back. Open mouth, exhale. Good. Let's just do a little pancake flip onto our back. So make your way onto your back. And then start to extend your legs all the way up towards the sky. Palms will come down by the sides of the body. And as you inhale, you'll kick your feet towards the top of the mat. Plow pose, Halasana. The chin pulls towards the chest. Arms stay alongside the body. If you'd like, you can interlace your hands, but only if that's available to you. Let your toes touch the floor behind your head. Feel the stretch in the back of your neck. If you're jonesing for a shoulder stand, you can always take that, but just know that's a little more pressure on the neck. So I'm just going to chill here for 3 more breaths. Last breath in and out. Nice and slow, release the grip if you have it. You'll bend your knees towards your temples, and then I want you to take the journey of your spinal column all the way down, one bone at a time. So it's a nice little massage. Nice and slow, one bone at a time, upper back, mid back, low back, all the way down. Right knee comes in towards your chest right away. Left leg extends out long. Pull the right knee in, take a full inhale. Exhale, twist. Right knee comes over towards the left. Right arm tees out towards the right, and I know it's tempting to gaze towards the right, but for this variation, I just want you to look straight up. Pull the chin towards the chest, lengthen the back of the neck. You can close your eyes. I want you to focus more on broadening through the upper back instead of twisting your neck. So feel the shoulders, the shoulder blades pushing down into the neck. And allow yourself to feel whatever you're feeling. Just noticing and releasing all of the tension. Nice and slow. Drive your knees back towards your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. And just hang out in this little squeeze for a moment. Neutralize the spine. And then nice and slow, extend your right leg out long. Pull left knee in towards left armpit. Big breath in. Exhale, supine twist. Left knee traces over towards the right. Left arm cactuses out towards the left or extends out towards the left. And then gaze is straight up. You can close your eyes. Release the jaw. Keep separating the shoulder blades. Push them down into the mat. 2 more breaths. Good, nice and slow. Pull your knees in towards your chest. If you have a wall, you can always do legs up the wall pose. That's a really good one. If not, you'll pull the knees in towards the chest. Take a full breath in. And as you exhale, extend your legs out long in front of you for Shavasana. Grab your block or your pillow. You're just going to slip your block or your pillow directly underneath your head and your neck. I like mine on the lowest setting. Obviously, that would be crazy if it was on the higher. And then play around with it. So pull your chin towards your chest, lengthen the back of your neck, and then settle the back of your head down on that block or that pillow. Scoop the shoulder blades underneath your upper back. Palms will face up. And then rest. Rest the whole body. And of course, if this is uncomfortable, you'll just remove the block, but you should feel a nice little stretch in the back of the neck. Soften your eyes, soften your mouth. Together, as a community, let's take a big breath in. Big sigh, exhale. Shavasana. We'll be here for just a few moments. And if you'd like to stay in Shavasana, please stay. If you're ready to move on with your day, just go ahead and move around. So you can start by releasing that block or pillow from underneath the head. And then just nice and slow, you'll rock your head from right to left, stretching out the sides of the neck. And then you can stretch the arms overhead or hug the knees in towards the chest. Go ahead and rock on over towards your favorite side. Nice and slow, just push yourself up to a seat. And we'll bring our hands to Atman Anjali Mudra, prayer, heart center. Close your eyes, bow your chin in towards your prayer and towards your heart. And feel all of the tension in the back and sides of your neck just released. And honor yourself for all of your efforts and try to carry this practice of pulling your shoulders away from your ears and creating more space. Try to carry that with you off of your mat and into your everyday life. And we'll take a big breath in together. Sigh it out. Together, let's bow forward. Namaste. Namaste, yogis and friends. Thank you guys so much for joining. And hope to see you guys soon. Hope you enjoyed it. Love you guys. Bye. Thank you. Thank you. Have fun, whatever you guys are up to today, tonight. Bye, guys.